Hi Capricorn, my name is Raheem with the Modern Spiritualist, and today I'm going to do the July 2020 general reading for the sign of Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Rising. So if you know your sun sign and it's Capricorn, you're in the right place. If you know your moon and your rising signs, make sure to look for those as well. I'm going to go ahead and pull the card. Well, I've already pulled the cards. I'm going to show you the cards, and then we can get started. So I did two cards for roughly each week of the month to get you through the month of July. In the first week, we have the Three of Wands paired with the Lust card. This is a really positive reading, by the way. I can already tell. In the second week, we have the Chariot, and that is paired with the Ace of Cups. In the third week, we have the Universe card, and that is paired with the Six of Swords. And in the fourth week, we have the Ten of Pentacles, and it is paired with the Four of Pentacles. So this is just a really, really solid reading. It just looks like you're in the process, kind of midway in the process of like moving towards things that you've already set in motion. So the Three of Wands means that you're setting off on some sort of new adventure, but it's not a new concept for you. Whatever you're doing, you've already been thinking a lot about and kind of laying the groundwork for. And the Three of Wands is kind of the initial setting out of actually taking action on something you've been thinking about and working on for a while. So this could literally translate to you working with people overseas or traveling. If that doesn't relate to you, then it could just be like metaphorically crossing over water into a new shore, where you can work on things a little bit more directly and a little bit differently. And you have a lot of energy with you to do so, because this Lust card is all about divine passion, divine inspiration, creativity, and just kind of like that fiery lust for life when you're really in the flow and you're doing good work, and the work is the work you want to be doing. So trust these feelings and let them guide you forward, especially if you get, I mean, I don't see anything negative here, but especially if you get lost in self-doubt or fear or things like that, use this card to propel you forward with this energy. So in the second week, we have the Chariot, which is perfect for Cancer season. This is the energy of Cancer, and it's paired with the Ace of Cups, which is also a Cancer energy, actually. So the Chariot's just saying you were like full steam ahead. If you're not already moving by week 2, you were going to start moving in week 2. And the Chariot energy is fast. It's kind of like a waiting period, and then you're just taking off, like a firework or something like that. And once you're going, and you're going, and you can't be stopped, right? And so, I mean, so there's balance here. In spite of that, there's going really, really fast, but in spite of that, being balanced, being centered, and knowing exactly where you're going. The Ace of Cups means that you're being divinely guided. You're being guided by the divine light of your soul, by your own high-frequency emotions, and there's also some manifestation I'm seeing here with the interplay between these two cards, because it seems like your good feelings are really propelling you forward. The more that you propel forward, the more you have good feelings. So there's this feedback loop, right, of feeling really good, manifesting things that make you feel good because you feel good, and then feeling better and continuing to manifest. And so this just feels really, really, really positive. And while I feel excitement from these cards, I also don't feel a sense of like groundlessness. Like I feel like you guys are really, you're steady, you're on the ground, and you're just going forward. It feels really centered. And it doesn't feel like it's going too fast for you. It feels like it's kind of going the perfect pace for you. And so in week 3, we have the Universe, and it's paired with the Six of Swords, which are also really beautiful energies. The Universe is telling me that your vision is expanding, Capricorn. So whatever it is that you've already been envisioning and you're taking action on in the first half of the month, it looks like you may be seeing good results, and those good results are kind of encouraging you to dream bigger and expand your vision even more. I know that I'm a Capricorn sun, and I know that what I do personally is I tend to have I start out with these big visions, and then as I start to take action, my vision starts to get smaller as I kind of hone in on what I know that I can do right now. And then the more I accomplish what I'm doing in the moment, my vision starts to expand again. So that's what I'm kind of seeing happening is, as things are really starting to come through for you, you're letting your vision get big again. You're seeing the bigger elements of what you're doing, which could be beyond your individual self. Like, obviously you want to do all these things for you, But if you feel a higher call to doing things for humanity or for the earth, or for some sort of greater, divine purpose, this is encouraging you to seek higher ground and to dare to dream for that vision that is beyond yourself. And then the Six of Swords, again, you're moving away from denser energies that are no longer serving you and seeking higher ground. And with the Six of Swords in particular, what I always find is there's like this really beautiful blend of your intelligence and your intuition getting along, which doesn't happen very often, but when they do get along, that's how you can crystallize your vision, and really start to manifest it in a good way. So it looks like they're combining perfectly and filling you with really insightful energy that you can use as you move forward into this new area that feels better for you than where you were before, right? Which is great because now we're in week 4 and we have the Ten of Pentacles paired with the Four of Pentacles. So the most outward related translation of this could really be you make a bunch of money and you're careful with it. So if you do get an influx of income this week, you're not blowing it. You're asking yourself, okay, what am I going to do with it? Where am I going to put it so that I get the most out of it that I can? I mean, ideally, if your revenue can generate more revenue, or if your income can generate more income, you guys may be thinking about this. I see this sort of like the square energy, which I almost see like a flow of like putting your money in places that allows you to continue to cycle your resources financially. If this is a more abstract energy for you, if money isn't physically coming in, you are beginning to see the fruits of your labor and the things that you've been working on. And this could be you're finally starting to see the seeds that you planted last year, like as far back as last year, sprouting for you in a new way. So use this as an affirmation that all good things take time, right? Because of something that you started as far back as like 10 months ago is kind of coming to fruition now. It's good motivation to stay consistent and patient. And again, with this Four of Pentacles, you're deciding what you want to do with your resources. You may be taking stock of what your resources are, and they're not necessarily all money, right? It could be all kinds of different resources. And you're asking what you want to do with them and how to take advantage of the resources that you have to get more resources and, do the things that you want to do. So remember that all energy is recycled, and that includes commerce and resources. It's a flow, right? It's a circle. And you receive what you put in if you manage your energy well. So you have a lot going for you. I feel like there's a lot going for you in the physical material world, even if these are all just kind of in your mind space that you're thinking about. I see a lot of forward motion. So even if this is all just like soul development, then you're achieving, for lack of a better word, you're achieving milestones within your own development. And if this is more external for you, it could be career related, it could be relationships related, it could be passion, it could be anything, it could be school related. It really looks like you're just in this continual flow of accomplishment. And that could be as big or as little as it is for you, but it's still true for you. And there's just nothing negative here. This is just like, you're going and you're in your element and you're seeing the results of it. So this is really, really beautiful. I hope you guys have a great month. If you'd like to schedule a private reading with me, you can do that. I'll leave my website link in the description box below. And if you'd like to, please like, comment, subscribe, but no pressure if you don't want to. And I hope to see you guys next month.